I want to talk about how you can start your own window cleaning business and very quickly get it up to about $500 a day. And that's revenue and not profit. But you can make $500 a day profit too, pretty easily once you get it off the ground. If you're used to a traditional job where you might make like 20 bucks an hour or something, maybe 25 or 30 bucks an hour, you can crush that all day by cleaning people's residential windows and upper middle class and higher class residential areas. In the back of my pickup truck right here, I have basic stuff. This is not a video about tools, but I've got a water fed pull system and some squeegees and a ladder. Literally can start a window cleaning business with a squeegee, a scrubber, a mop, a bucket, some soap, an extension pole, like about less than $100 worth of tools, and go out and literally launch an entire career. But the funny thing is, you think technically, well, anybody could do that. It is true. Almost anybody could just go out and clean windows, but not everybody can grow a six-figure window cleaning business. And there's a lot more to it than just that. It's one of those things that looks easy from the outside, but it's not easy. Trust me. When you are thinking about, here's one example, you're afraid that you might end up in a courtroom because you accidentally scratched your customers, or you think you accidentally scratched a $50,000 hardwood floor because your ladder might have had a grain of sand that just caused a little scratch on a floor by accident. So then you learn you need to lay down yoga mats whenever you ever put a ladder in anyone's house ever, and inspect the ladders and make that new policy. So scary stuff like that, going inside of people's houses or getting accused of scratching people's glass. I'm not trying to scare you here. Very rare, but it does happen. That's why you need to educate yourself. But anyways, you can get started by going up and down and closing storefronts and plazas. What I mean closing is selling them and locking down deals. It's raining here. One second. Let me get out of this rain. So when you do storefronts and plazas, it's bread and butter money, where you're charging 20 to 50 bucks, depending. If it's a restaurant, it could be a couple $100. And then from there you can get into like we have restaurants where we clean and dust all the fans, dust the blinds, wipe down the blinds, and you can extend your services into full-fledged cleaning, like become a cleaning service. Be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Because if you get into the window cleaning business and you tell your customers that, oh yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that, well, sorry, your customers will take you up on that. And the next thing you know, you're a full-fledged cleaning service and you're outside painting their shed. But in the beginning, if you're trying to get your business off the ground and you're very excited, or you need money really bad, you might find yourself saying yes to all sorts of things. So like this, it's like you go wide with all these services in the beginning. I'll clean your windows, I'll do your power washing, I'll trim your bushes. You do all these crazy things to make that customer happy, and now you have 20 different services, and now you're pulling your hair out. And if you hire an employee, they're pulling their hair out because you're trying to train them how to do 20 different things. And you're busy making money, but you're going crazy. So you might want to start, after you get some activity going in the business, here's an interesting thought. Keep your existing customers that you do all that crazy shit for, but all new customers, you start to narrow your services back down and say, we just clean windows and do pressure washing and gutter cleaning. Window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, they all go together because you can make a lot of money cleaning gutters. Imagine charging, I don't know, $250 to clean the gutters and downspouts in a house. Make sure if you have any employees and all that stuff, you want to get properly insured. But imagine if you we could do 8 houses in a day. That's what we could do, about 8 houses. 8 times 250, so 16, the $2,000 in a day, literally, in revenue. So you would narrow the services back down, and all new customers, you ain't cleaning their blinds and their ceiling fans and all that stuff, because I've gone inside of customers' houses. We used to bring around drop cloths. We have a drop clause, and if a customer wants their ceiling fan cleaned, I'm like, okay, that crazy high ceiling fan, I'll clean that for 45 bucks. And then you go to like Home Depot or Detroit Sponge, which is the store you can buy all the squeegees and stuff, and you can buy like this long extension pole and these cleaning things. You lay out a big drop cloth in their living room, and you clean the fan, and all the dust is falling down. You're like, what did I get myself into? And then it becomes a new thing, and now you're cleaning chandeliers for 125 bucks, and then it's endless. But the problem with that is because you can get so good at all that stuff, when you finally go to hire an employee or employees, now you're trying to teach them how to do some crazy stuff that they only do maybe once a month, and they don't know how to do it, and now you're pulling hair out. So it gets to that point where you start staving off or saying, no, we don't do that stuff anymore. I know we used to do it. And it's hard because you need money in order to make those, you can afford to make those type of decisions, which is you can afford to say no, right? So some of the most successful window cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing businesses in the world that do tens of millions of dollars a year, I mean, they're just doing like 1 to 3 services or one service extremely well, and they're the best in their whole state or multi-state area, and they just specialize in that thing, and they've systematized it to the point where it's, so think about all that stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to encourage you and say that you can, I got to get out of here, and we got to get to this job site. I've got a landscaping crew out today. They're doing 2 landscaping jobs, and then my wife is coming with me. I don't know what that was. What was it? That was weird. I'm excited that my wife is coming with me because she used to work with me in the business, and she's coming with me to help me do this window cleaning job. And I'm obviously paying her. But I love working with her because she's phenomenal and we bond. But anyways, I'll put a link in the description below. I have a free video series on how to get your window cleaning business off the ground, and I have an entire course called the Window Cleaning Blueprint. Check it out.